Good morning. Today is Saturday, February 11th, 2023. When I first opened up to dating men romantically, I did what probably many people do and made a profile or some profiles on the various dating sites and apps. And I played the games of writing messages back and forth, and then I met a few people. It was a lovely time. One of the relationships that, how do I say? Well, let me just say this. I met one guy through a mutual friend, and there was an immediate attraction, and it felt very energetic and passionate, and it seemed that we really got each other almost immediately, and we just fell into this really great, comfortable relationship for like 2 weeks. And then I remember I was performing as a percussionist with a symphony, and I invited my new friend or boyfriend to come enjoy the performance. And he didn't show up. And he also didn't tell me that he wasn't going to show up. And he also didn't reach out to me afterwards. And I'm calling and messaging, and I didn't hear anything. It was very strange to me at the time. And at some point, he did reply back to me with an apology. And he was apologizing for not showing up and then letting me know why he didn't feel like it was a good idea for us to see each other anymore. He had gone into a meditation or a contemplation, and he, in that meditation or contemplation, had sensed that I was split between this world and the other world, the spiritual realm. And that was the reason why he didn't want to see me any longer. And I remember immediately thinking, yeah, all of us are. You too. I mean, he's the one who's so confident in going into his meditation space and coming back with this proclamation about me. I mean, that's something he gathered from that other realm. So yeah, I'm split between the physical and the non-physical. The word split may not be appropriate, and actually that's the purpose of today's contemplation. A few days ago, I posted that I'm sort of Aquarian, and many of you know that that's about ideas and the liberation of consciousness, and it's very up in the head. It's very airy. And I have Aquarius is my rising sign, my ascendant in my natal astrology chart. But my sun sign is Taurus. So while I do have a lot of air in my chart, I have a Gemini moon, I have a lot of Libra placements, and I have the Aquarius ascendant. I also have the Taurus sun. And so the contemplation today, and from my perspective, this is not about answers. It's more about just considering or contemplating. navigating this blending of the spiritual and the physical. There have been times in my life where I was very physically focused, very grounded, very like build the home, cultivate the career, get, accumulate some wealth, train the body, very physical, very sensual, but there were aspects of myself in that time that I felt I was not in balance. Emotionally, there was a lot of stuff that I hadn't really given enough attention to, and I actually arrived at a point where spiritually or mentally or in terms of that sort of airy nature, I was not satisfied. I was frustrated. So I started moving out of that groundedness and allowing myself to explore the emotional and the mental and the sort of other aspects of myself. And I went probably a little too far in that direction and at times neglected the physical. I have neglected my physical body, but I also neglected the stability of the home that I had created. I almost lost it. I'm still re-establishing my footing. So, in Paul Selig's teachings, or through Paul Selig's teachings, I have realized this amazing idea, and I'm saying it's an idea. And the suggestion that his guides make is that the purpose of a human life is the unity of form and spirit in embodiment. And the amazing luminary Matthias de Stefano reminded me in a recording I watched this morning that the human physical body, this apparatus through which we live and navigate our reality, is the most exquisite technology in the universe. Like, this is an amazing thing that we have. We have hands that can make things, and we have eyes that can see things, and we have a heart that can feel things. And just think about everything your body can do and does. So, yes, I am split between this world and that other world. And I recognize every day, I recognize that split. But I also recognize that that's sort of the point. How do you find balance? How do you blend your spirit with your form? How do you find balance or not find balance? How do you turn spiritual principles into physical manifest reality? How do you do it? How will you do it? Is it possible to completely and coherently unify form and spirit in embodiment? Is that an unattainable goal? What does it look like for someone to do that? Have we seen examples of that before? I think I'll leave the contemplation right there. And although I'm remembering this amazing gentleman fondly, I have to say, he blew it. He really missed out. Because I'm pretty great. All right. So thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to share my thoughts, my spirit with you. on this platform. If you have any thoughts about this blending of spirit and form, I appreciate your thoughts, feedback, and interaction. Please feel free to share. I will leave it there, and I will look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow.